There is no need to lurk in doorways, especially when your host has very good hearing. Please, come in. Just shut the door all the way behind you if you don't mind. There is quite the chill in the air this evening. There. That is much better. Please warm yourself by the fire. You are most welcome. Welcome to my humble apothecary shop. Is there something in particular I can do for you? If you don't mind me asking, I don't think that I recognize you. What brings you to the little town of Mystwood? Ah, traveling through the forest, yes? Not many people come here unless they have to. By your garb, I would say that you are not a farmer or a merchant or something of the like. No, you look much more suited for a life of adventuring, perhaps. I see. And here you are in the dark forest, in the mysterious town of Mystwood. Are you in pursuit of some sort of monster to vanquish? Perhaps a treasure to find, or some other quest promising fame or fortune? I see. We don't get adventurers around here too often, but it's always quite an exciting day when we do. Well, as an adventurer then, perhaps I have some things around here that might interest you. Were you looking for something in particular? Ah, yes, healing potions. Always wonderful to have around, especially when battling unknown monsters in a scary forest. Let me see what I have. Here we are. This is a very powerful healing potion here. Quite useful in a fight or after a fight. Now, are you on this journey on your own, or do you have companions or a party with you? Good, good. I am glad to hear that you are not alone. Most of life's challenges are best suited faced together. Well, do you have someone in your party who has some healing abilities? Ah, good, good. That is a good, powerful friend to have. However, it might still be a good idea to have a healing potion around too. One that does not require any sort of taxing magical energy from your friend. This could literally save your life, or that of a companion. Good, 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 yes. I think that would be a very wise investment for you. Now, are you accustomed to traveling through dark forests? Well, perhaps there are a few other potions that might be interesting to you as well. Here, let me see what I have, shall I? Here we are. This is one of my most popular potions, living in a town with many farmers and those who seek to use the forest for protection, for food, for medicine. This is a potion of rapid growth. Even just a little drop of this will cause any sort of plants, trees, flowers, healing herbs, anything of that nature to grow very, very quickly. It is quite useful for a farmer, I'm sure you can imagine, but could also certainly come in handy for an adventurer. I see you have no shortage of weapons to clear away brush that might be in your way, but there might be a time where you would like some cover in this forest, where growing a bramble bush might help to snare an opponent or a monster. Or perhaps you have a shortage of food, but you find a berry plant or a fruit tree or something of the like that could feed your companions. Any number of gifts that the forest can offer you, if you are interested. Alright, well, you think about it. That is perfectly fine. Now, perhaps this one might interest you. After all, they don't call it the dark forest for nothing. It can be quite a dim, gloomy, and somewhat scary place for those who do not have the ability to see far in the darkness. This potion is called a potion of guiding light, with a word to activate it. This little bottle with this lovely bronze potion in there will glow like the setting sun. It gives a beautiful, warm, illuminating light that will help to light your path when all other lights have gone out. When the canopy of trees above you gets too thick to let in the sunlight, or when a particularly dark night threatens to overwhelm your party. Having a bit of guiding light with you could be very, very useful. It lasts for quite a while too, and after some time it can be recharged and used again. Quite a powerful, useful thing, especially for those who are perhaps not accustomed to the darkness. Having a guiding light not only can illuminate the path, but also can help to warm the heart and soothe the mind. This one interests you. Good, good. I think that this could be a very helpful aid to you and your friends. I hope it lights the way when you need it. Well, is there anything else that you or perhaps other members of your party might be interested in? Alright, well, if you think of anything before you head off into the trail, do stop by again. I'm always happy to help here at the little Mystwood Apothecary. Good. Well, best of luck to you and your companions on whatever quest it is that you have embarked on. I wish you safety and success. Now, thank you for stopping at the Mystwood Apothecary. Hello there, my little friend. How can I help you today? Oh, 1,000 apologies, my brave halfling friend. I should have been a bit more careful with my words. Though you may be short of stature, you are certainly very great of heart. That is clear to see. Now, how may I help a spirited young halfling like yourself? Ah, a rogue, you say? You know, I have it on good authority that halflings like yourself make excellent burglars. I can see how your nimbleness and your ability to be very, very quiet could certainly aid in, well, sneaking around and things like that. Have you ever considered adding even a bit more of a stealthiness to your movements? Here, I have something that might quite interest you. Here we are. This is a very powerful invisibility potion. Well, yes, of course you cannot see it. It is an invisibility potion. But listen, listen. You see? There is certainly a very, very powerful potion in here. Now, with your nimbleness and your ability to be almost silent as the grave, adding in something like the ability to go completely unseen might be very, very useful for someone of your prowess. Wonderful, wonderful. I am glad that that intrigues you. I think there could not be a better recipient for a potion of invisibility. Now be warned, this is of course a temporary potion here. It will last you for about an hour only. Although someone of your skill, I'm sure, can accomplish great things in that amount of time. Now, as far as other potions that might be helpful to you, correct me if I am wrong, but while halflings are incredibly, incredibly dexterous, incredibly stealthy, they do perhaps lack a bit in physical strength or resilience, yes? No, 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 there is nothing at all that is wrong with that. Every species has their strengths and weaknesses. This one plays to your strength, and perhaps we could find you something that might help counteract some of your not quite so strong tendencies. Let me show you what I have. Here we are. Now, this peculiar little potion right here is called a stone flesh potion. Drinking this will temporarily harden your skin, making you very resilient to any sort of physical damage or any sort of elemental damage. There are a few types of magical damage, I suppose. Things like mental damage that this will not protect against, but any sort of physical attacks, this will make you not quite invincible, but very, very resistant to. It could be quite useful in a difficult fight. Even the stealthiest of rogues can have a difficult time when they are surrounded by many, many enemies. This could perhaps be quite useful to someone like you. Of course. I think that that would be a very, very good addition to your already impressive skill set. Wonderful. Well, I hope that those are quite useful to you. Is there anything else that you might wish to have today? Alright, well, if you think of anything else, you know where to find me. Thank you for visiting Mystwood Apothecary. Ah, salutations. You look like you have traveled very far from home. I say that because I also have traveled very far from home. It has been quite a while since I have seen another Tabaxi in Mystwood. You are most welcome, of course, my friend. Now, what brings you to my humble little apothecary shop here? A merchant, you say? That is quite impressive. Ah, yes, I see the brooch on your cloak there. You are a rather high-level merchant, are you not? Impressive. Wonderful. Are you looking for potions to resell, then? I regret to inform you that I do not necessarily have anything at a very large discount. You understand, living in such a small village, I must be sure that I get a fair price. Oh, you are looking for something for a more personal matter. Yes, of course. How can I help you? The elemental plane of water. It must be a very, very good deal that you go to in order to brave such a place. Yes, that much water is not pleasant for someone with the fur that we have. Yes, I can see your concern. That is not somewhere my travels have taken me, thankfully. Well, I do perhaps have a few potions that might help you. At least put your mind at ease for a little while. Yes, let me think. Ah, yes, I know where we will start. This one might be a very, very useful potion. See, it is made up of different elements of the sea. This is a potion of water breathing. Now, I certainly hope that you have made some sort of arrangements that you will not have to be in the water directly. But in case something did happen, this would be a very, very useful potion to have. Perhaps just to set your mind at ease in case something happens. Drinking this potion will allow you to breathe in water as you do normally in air for up to an hour. Now, obviously, you will need to get somewhere safe before this potion wears out, but hopefully, as a resourceful merchant, you will be able to find what it is that you seek, and be resourceful around you. This could just serve as a wonderful peace of mind. And if you do not need it, perhaps before you leave the elemental plane, you could find another creature traveling there that might find it useful and sell it. Of course, of course. If I was going to the elemental plane of water, I would certainly want to have one of those with me. Now, perhaps you might want this other one too. Hold on. Now, this potion is a bit more versatile, but I think would certainly come in handy for you. This is a potion of elemental shielding. So before you drink this, you speak the name of a certain element, like water, and you become impervious to that element, both damage in a fight or something of that nature, but also, should you, heavens forbid, happen to fall into the water, this would create a bit of a barrier around you so that your beautiful coat would not get wet. Could be quite useful. Again, this one only lasts for an hour, but someone as resourceful as you, I'm sure that would be plenty of time. Now, this, while it does protect you from getting wet, it does not allow you to actually breathe in the water. So if you were fully submerged, you would still need to drink this one as well to make sure that you can breathe. But with these two together, I think that would certainly give me some peace of mind if I had to travel to such a dangerous place. Good, good. I'm glad that those will give you some peace of mind as well. Is there anything else that I can help you with today? I see. Well, if after your journey to the elemental plane of water you require a nice conditioning for that coat of yours, do come back. I have some wonderful salves and tinctures and serums and the like that would help to get rid of any of that awful salt water, all right? Good, good. Well, I wish you luck and I wish you dryness. Thank you for visiting the Mystwood Apothecary. Welcome to the Mystwood Apothecary. It is quite late in the evening. I was not expecting to have any more visitors this evening. No, it is all right. We are open. I am always open to help those who need it. Often, when I get a visitor this late at night, it is for something very important. How can I help you? Trouble sleeping, you say? I am sorry to hear that. You know, trouble sleeping is one of those things that, if that is difficult, it makes all kinds of other things difficult as well. Trouble sleeping can drain your energy from the day, can cloud the mind, can make worries and anxiety run rampant. It is a very difficult thing. I'm sure I do not need to tell you that. Well, have you tried any sort of lovely herbal teas, perhaps, to calm the mind? You have. Alright. Perhaps we need something a bit stronger then, yes? Let me see what I have. This is my calming cordial. It is a wonderful, very powerful blend of herbs and magic that will help to calm and quiet the mind, will help to soothe any sort of physical aches, and I guarantee bring about very, very peaceful sleep. You also might have some very rich, pleasant dreams as well. Most people say that they have that too. But sometimes the deepest sleep, you don't necessarily remember the dreams. But that means that you wake up very, very well rested. All it takes is one little sip of this a little while before you go to bed. And you will find yourself very, very, very sleepy. You can combine it with an herbal tea, perhaps, or just try it by itself. See how it goes. Now, if you'd like, I could also whip up another little something that might help. You see, instead of ingesting herbs, there are certain herbs that create a beautiful, calming aroma that can help put you in a state of sleepiness even before you take anything. I could make you one of my soothing satchels with some wonderful calming herbs that you could put underneath your pillow or beside the bed to create an environment in your room to encourage sleep. Of course, it will only take a moment. You sit there by the fire, make yourself comfortable. I'll whip it up for you, alright? think we could do better. Let me think. Not what you need to think, couldn't it? Yes. I think this is what we need. There. This has, as I said, some of my most powerful sleep aids, and also has a lovely, soothing aroma that should help to encourage a wonderful, peaceful night's sleep. Now, you don't have to do anything with this after just placing it somewhere near you in your room, either under the pillow or maybe at the side table next to you. And this will help ease the mind even more than the cordial sometimes. Or in tandem they work very, very well together. Alright? Alright, well, I hope that those work for you. If they do not, please come back. We will try something else, alright? Good, peaceful, calming sleep is one of the most important things that you can do for your health. So, I will help you until we find a solution that works. Okay? Alright, well, those two are very powerful, so I am quite hopeful that you will have a lovely night's sleep now. Good, good. Well, you head home then. I wish you a restful sleep